Just going to wait on him. Let me know when he's ready.
King! Good. What's that? Good sec. Hey, alert 30. What's that? What's that? Good. Done. What's that? Good. Run. Pistol. Point it right. Rail. Good. Regular. Alert. Hey, alert. What's that? Good. What's that? Done. Good. What's that? Good. Option. Good. Done. Hey, alert. Good. What's that? What's that? Good. Kings! What's that? Good sec. What's that? Good. What's that? Good. Done. Good. Hey, alert 33. run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's on? What's on? Dead. Done. Dead. What's on?
Okay.
Done. Dead. Done. Dead. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's on? Six. What's on? Good. Point it right, point it right. Good. What's on? What's on? Good. Rail, rail, rail. Regular, regular. Alert, alert. Done. Done. Up, up. Done. Hey, alert, alert.
Ooh, what up, dog? Been a month. I don't think we played each other in like a month. Ugh. Ugh. I was getting drowsy waiting.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland.
Oh, all right. Gotta get my game face on now.
All right, we're just about set for
Gotta get my
football.
game face
The
on.
crowd is
Oh.
definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Run. Hey, alert 33.
Right to the air. It's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that 1st down pass.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Deron Payne there for the stop. Second down and 8. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They send Evans in motion.
Regular.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Baker to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Yeah, bud, you must have hit something then. You must have ran something over. Nah, you just got to pay attention, bud. You just got to pay attention to it. And, you know what I mean? Just keep your ears open.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
That's all you can do is just pay attention to it. Make sure that CV axle doesn't go bad. You know.
Touchdown Buccaneers. That his 1st touchdown.
Yeah, just go in there and say, hey, you know, I need you to do a run through on it. It had a little clink clonk over there on the right side of the front wheel. You know, just do a vehicle inspection. Make sure there's no steering links loose or the CV axle is going bad of some sort.
To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Yeah, dog. Thanks for lunch too. Yep, that's the plan. Right on, man. Have a good one.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
All right, guys. Not a bad drive. Not a bad drive. First drive of the game. Went down and got some points. Good shit, Def Jam.
1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks.
That shit ain't gonna last all game. Them stretchers are gonna fucking be working all game.
Second down and 3. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first
quarter. He's quick hiking me too, guys. He wants to get the quick hike, get you out of position.
The Bucs have the early lead.
It works, man. I mean, it works. You gotta be ready. You know, the defense, you gotta be ready.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, That ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That was a window.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now a give up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position.
This team, bud, I feel like the draft wasn't that good.
Or three that can all come in
And I'm not happy with the way this team is pieced together right now. You know, I did try.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being
definitely not happy with it.
Understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. This one intercepted.
No! No! Fuck! Oh, you motherfucker, you got lucky, Polo. Daniels may have been able to catch me, but...
Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir.
Oh, Def Jam.
You've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Ah. Penalty on who? On who? Him. It was him.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
Tough, bud, tough.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Looks like he's having connection issues. Hopefully that doesn't affect me too much.
In a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Irving. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
And I feel like White was a better back too overall, but well, I'm sizing them both up. Damn, dog, your connection's hurting, bud. I'm sure that's affecting you too.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They send Evans in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That was bad. That was bad. I mismanaged that clock with 3 timeouts. Ugh. Fuck.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Managed to still get the touchdown, though.
Time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end.
He gets the ball second half.
Mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On second down, it's Daniels. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and This time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Oh! Good play, bud. Good play. I should have backed up on the first offender. A couple I seen it.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A run on first and goal.
Good job.
He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Sean Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Irvin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry! Hurry! Hey, alert! What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They go play action with Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Anytime you can force a quarterback out of the pocket and make them operate on the move, there are some benefits defensively. You eliminate half the field. It's a little bit harder to be accurate on the run. But the stress that it causes by making you have to coverage that extra second, that can be tough for any defense, and you can see why here.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone out inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. To throw is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. He is in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys.
That was great. The O-line was phenomenal right there.
Target to be in a certain place at a certain time.
He was coming after my ass.
Accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, it's Davis downfield.
You got excited. You got excited. Hit the wrong button.
And a much needed one as well. 31 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone.
Ooh, pass interference.
Flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plane. He's down inside the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
That is caught, and he will score. Game on.
Window. I was right there.
Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Ryland for the extra point.
Hey, better. Hey, better. You're going to miss it. Wide left. You're gonna have you're gonna lag. You're gonna lag on the next one.
21-14.
It's coming out strong second half, that's for sure. Definitely, he's forcing the ball a little bit more. So hopefully we can get him into a mistake. Oh, look at that! He's already going for the onside kick.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
That is kicker, number 77.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying...
Oh, yeah, he's checking it. He's checking that depth chart. He's like, what the fuck, dude? I got a kicker. I got a lineman as my kicker.
Guys, a chance and time it just right. But you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They face second down and 7.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Throwing is Baker. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be taken down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Hurry, hurry!
Right back to Irving, and he's into the end zone.
Beautiful hole. That was beautiful.
Punch. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns.
Walked in
for him
untouched.
now in the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the... Nice job by the return team.
Excuse me, damn.
30-yard line.
Sneeze attack.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Daniels.
I tried to call timeout. I was trying to call timeout.
That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous.
He's playing angry. He's got angry plays right now.
Match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Oh, he's trying to get. Oh, look at he gets a kicker.
morning.
That's fucking awesome. His number sucks, though.
Unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. This is Irvin, and this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Baker gonna give it to Irvin.
We believe it, 6, whatever works. I think being there about 6:30 is pretty good.
I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think
we can come here, meet with you.
Two-possession game,
and you guys can jump in the car. I'll take the bike.
To have enough time to come back.
I know he lives up north, right? Yeah.
So we get
whatever you guys do, I'll be there.
And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good.
That was the first field goal of the game. Oh no, yeah, that was the first field goal of the game.
Score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
You don't want to go high. He wants to high pass it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis.
That's why you make a cornerback adjustment to height.
Just past the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw,
good game, my man.
We'll see.
I did make an adjustment right before your series right there to cornerback to height. I knew you were going to do that again. You did it twice to me and was successful on one. Really close on the other.
Victory formation.
It's a wrap, guys. What a game, bud. That was a good game. Good job, Polo. I appreciate it, bud. Being available and coming through and getting the game knocked out, dog. I'd like to go enjoy the rest of the evening. Appreciate that. Props to the league. Doing well. Keep it running smooth. See you guys in the next one. Now I got to run to the appliance parts store to see if there's any parts for our fucking laundry machine to work on.
Here for the visiting Bucks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.
I got to work
the
on
field,
it. It's not working.
the ball at will, matching each other.
That's what I meant.
Point, but in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Oh, wow. Baker, 18 for 18. Way to go. 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. Oh, that's frustrating, dog. When you play against a guy that throw an incompletion, that's pretty fucking frustrating. I didn't even realize it. Wasn't even paying attention. That's pretty good. I only do that once in a while. Bucky Irving, 66 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Washington, 1 touchdown rushing. Daniels with the 2nd touchdown, rushing touchdown. Receiving. Green, the tight end. Yeah, you got some. Okay. You did good. Gabe Davis. That's who he threw it to. That's who he was getting. Number 6. Yeah. A lot of yards, man. Just throwing it up high. He caught him. Cade with the touchdown. And White with the touchdown. Good job, guys. Defense. Interception by Smith. Benjamin Morrison with the interception. Good job. Sack by Kelsey. Way to go. Good job. Damn. Not a bad game, man. It was tight. It was not a blowout win, that's for sure. It was a tight game. That field goal is the only difference right at the end. Picked them off. Nasty. Oops, sorry. Oh, gotta kill stream. Gonna kill the stream. I'm gone. I'm gone. See you guys later. Have a good one. Happy 4th.